How's it going, YouTube? Crazy316 here with you once again, after quite a while, I might add. The reasoning I don't make too many videos anymore is because people who make arguments on YouTube, atheists and homosexuals, they use the same stupid, tired arguments that I've already addressed. So there's nothing new to be made, unless I actually have some new evidence like I'm going to show today concerning. This topic will be on homosexuals that push that the Bible is speaking against male prostitutes or temple prostitutes as opposed to homosexuality. And we all know that that's a bold-faced lie. It's just so stupid to try to come up with such a claim. And Big TK is the biggest one. I'm always going to bring her up because she is a lesbian who will push and push these extreme lies. But I'm going to expose these extreme lies as what they are. And that would be, you guessed it, lies. So, when we talk about Leviticus 20 and 13 here before you, this is one of the scriptures, Leviticus 20 and 13, and also Leviticus 18 and 22, where we're talking about, and thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind is abomination. The other one says something like the other one, where it says, if a man also lie with mankind, as he lieth with woman, both of them have committed an abomination, they shall surely be put to death, their blood shall be upon them. So, here, Big TK and other homosexuals will claim, well, this was about temple prostitutes, this wasn't about homosexuals. And that's a lie. Let's just take a look at the word man, for example. The Hebrew word here used is ish or ish. Ish is how it's pronounced. And there's nothing about a temple prostitute here at all found whatsoever in Strong's Concordance. It just says man. And a bunch of other things that would describe a leader, which the men are supposed to be leaders of the household and in the church and stuff like that. So, and when we talk about Leviticus 18 and 22, when we look at man, it gives another word, which is zakar, male. And there's no, once again, it just talks about a gender. There's nothing here about temple prostitute in either one of them. So, and even with 1 Corinthians 6 and 9, same thing. We're talking about temple prostitutes, they claim. But I showed you this in my other videos. We're talking about effeminates and homosexuals. Effeminates being more so the effeminate, soft one. Let's just take a look at it again for reference. So we have effeminate, soft, of uncertainty, or of uncertain affinity, soft, i.e., fine clothing, figuratively a catamite, effeminate, soft. So you can use it descriptively or figuratively, where we're talking about homosexuals in a figurative manner, or a literal manner where we're talking about something that's actually soft, like clothing. So there are two ways of doing that, but the Bible is clearly talking about figuratively. That's why it says a catamite, an effeminate. And when you look up the definition of a catamite, and even using Wikipedia, it's just talking about they were the passive male lovers, usually younger, that some men kept. This was talking about homosexuals, not temple prostitutes. Passive male lovers. So this does, right here, this verifies my definition when it comes to them being soft, or the more softer kind, as opposed to the arsenikoi tes, where it's talking about the more dominant male. So where were we? Going back, the other one, homosexuals, arsenikoi tes, it just says a sodomite. The homosexual. Basically what it is. Nothing about a temple prostitute in either one of these when it comes to the Strong's Concordance. So this is verified. And you saw Wikipedia verify that too. Even when we come to Romans 1, we have the same thing when it comes to the homosexuals and the atheists. But when you look at Romans 1 and 26, when it talks about the female, there's no temple prostitute or anything here. It just says female, is what the word means. And it talks about them leaving the unnatural use of their body. And when you go to 1 and 27, when we talk about male, the man abandoned the natural function of the woman and burned in their desire one towards another. When you look at male, you have another definition of male, which is arson, which simply means male. No temple prostitute or anything here. The homosexuals are right, however, that there are temple prostitutes in there, are male temple prostitutes, but where they are wrong as where their placement of the word is. I found that when I was arguing with my sister, we were arguing about harlots. It's funny because she was saying a harlot is someone who gets paid. And I was trying to explain to her, no, a harlot can also be somebody who just sleeps around without getting paid. And I provided some scriptures and the Strong's Concordance and the definitions and all that. And pretty much, I'm more than sure that, not sure, I'm 100% sure that I won. So, but in doing so, I found this. This is Strong's number 6945. It's a Hebrew word, Qadesh, or Qadesh, however you pronounce it. And the definition here is a temple prostitute, a male cult prostitute. So here we have another key in destroying the homosexuals' claims that all the scriptures against homosexuality were really talking about temple prostitutes. If that were true, then all of those scriptures would have this word and not the other words which just said man. A basic man, not a temple prostitute, but a basic man. And the female version of this can be found as Qadeshah, not Qadesh, but Qadeshah. 6948 is the Strong's number, and that is just feminine of Qadesh, a female devotee, rather than a male devotee. And that is found in Genesis 38 and 21. So there you have it. So take this, use this, if any of these homosexual knuckleheads or crazy people try to use this argument against you that the Bible is talking about temple prostitutes. No, it's not, and here's the proof. Silence them and put that to rest. I actually find it funny that I didn't find that earlier when I was strong in my arguments, but you know, here it is now. For those of you that actually need it. I mean, we all already know that they're lying, but to put up an argument for those of you that like to argue, I don't like to do that anymore because it's pointless, it's stupid, and people argue the same stupid point against you over and over again. You get tired of it, and you just stop responding and start blocking people for stupidity. So, once again, this is Crazy316. This is a bit of a free mic style, no script, just talk. I hope I didn't ramble on too long. I hope you enjoyed this video of debunking another argument. I'm out.